Okay, boys and girls, today we are going to talk about a little bit more revision and we're going to talk about transition words. Yesterday we talked about repetition and when we say the same thing over and over and over again, for example, said or went, it gets really boring. And today we also want to talk about transitions in the sense that when we use the same transition over and over again, it gets boring to read. So, that being said, um, we are going to talk about which transitions are good for you to use. So it says your news story will likely be written in chronological order, which means that it goes from beginning to middle to end. Therefore, you'll want to include some transition words or phrases to show order and time. So they wrote an example and it says Armstrong and Aldrin walked on the moon. They took photos of the moon surface. They ran scientific tests. They spoke with President Nixon on the phone. They planted a US flag on the moon. So they just kind of listed the things that happen. But what transitions do is it makes it flow a little bit better. So we've got after Armstrong and Aldrin walked on the moon, they took the photos of the moon's surface. Then they say, next, they ran scientific tests. Then they spoke with President Nixon on the phone. Finally, they planted a US flag on the moon. Now, what you'll notice about these transitions is that they have a comma after them and that they kind of just tell you what's happening next. So, next, then, after, finally. Finally is usually the one at the end. That's definitely the one at the end. But they just help the story flow a bit better. So what we're going to do is we're going to find sentences that don't have transitions in it, and we are going to add them. So let's say you are doing a little bit more of this. You're kind of just listing what's going on in your story, and you need to add in a instead of saying and then and then and then, you're going to add in a different kind of transition. So you might say first, and then in the next sentence, you're going to say second. You might say next. You might say finally. You might say before. You might say overall at the end. These are just examples of some transitions. So what you're going to do is you're going to find a transition or a sentence that doesn't have one. You're going to put it here. Then you're going to add a different transition to it, and you're going to put it here. And then you're going to go back into your writing and you're going to fix it. Okay, you're going to do that twice again. So today we are just adding transitions to our article to make it sound a little bit better. And here is a word bank idea for you guys to use in order to make that a little bit better. All right, that was a quick and easy and painless one. So let me know if you need any help and we will help you. Okay, bye.